Hi guys, it's Wombat. We made it. God. I didn't think I would make it, but I did. Doesn't feel like more than 10 seconds since we left the last stream. But this is the first ever stream, or perhaps even video, of the Antarctica Mod by Smelly Pengu. Welcome, Bengan. My God, Smelly, once he's here. Welcome, Bogdak. Now this is going to be nice. This is going to be interesting. I gotta say, yeah, it is a very early beta of the map, but I've managed to just fly over the entire thing, or most of it. Hi Gabriel, welcome. I've managed to fly over most of it, and he's covered a lot more roads than I expected. And out of respect for Smelly, we're not gonna go anywhere. There he is! There he is! Welcome, Jesse. And warm welcome to Smelly Pengu. My man. The courage, dude. I'm impressed, I gotta say. I'm really impressed by two things. I'm very impressed of the progress you've made on the map so far. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I'm so impressed with the progress you've made in such a short time. You've been working on this for like, I don't think it's even 2 weeks now, and already you have 3 settlements in place. You have a ton of roads already, and I also gotta say the courage you have to dare showing off your work this early. Keep that in mind, guys. This is a very, very early beta version of Pengu's map. Yes, Eric, this is live. And here is the map. I didn't have time to drive to Amundsen. I might have teleported there. But I'm gonna start in McMurdo today. And we are gonna go to both Amundsen Scott and to Young Bogo. Oh, it's not pronounced McMurdo Scott then. My bad. It is, of course, 4 cities even, or 4 settlements. Even better. And I cheated. I didn't take the ferry. I just went over here because I was in a rush. But this is what he have created so far. And yeah. Oh, okay. So it's only a city definition then. So basically it's 3 cities, not 4. But we're gonna haul around here. Let's get to it. Of course, the truck is just attached to a trailer with no cargo in it. You can't, it's so early, so you can't even use, there are no cargo in Antarctica yet. But that is fine. Welcome, Alex. Any questions you may have during this stream, please hand them over to Smelly. He is the creator of the map mod. He knows everything about it. I don't know anything about it. This is the first time I'm going to touch the snow on this map ever. And I'm already struggling because it's slippery. It is way slippery. Okay, so my first question then is... I'm gonna back it up and try again. Yes, I did say 8 p.m. Kosti, and it is 8 p.m. here in Sweden. I said 8 p.m. Central European time. That's now. Just gonna have to back it up a little bit. Yeah, gonna build some speed. No, and that is awesome. I mean, you're very, very brave, Smelly. I'm glad we talked you into it though, because I am impressed with the progress you made on the map so far. Come on, little truck, you can do this. Yes, 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 there we go. There we go. So we're gonna head down to Scott first. We're gonna head down to Scott first. Keep in mind, everyone, that this is a very, very early beta version, so there will be exciting things here. One of them being the roads are incredibly slippery. You know what? Hang on. The traffic thing could be me as well. I'm gonna set that to 1 instead. Christ, it's slippery, but I guess it is. We are in the Antarctica and there's ice here. So the traffic was probably me having it set to 5 or something like that. Is the sound okay, by the way? Smelly, there's absolutely nothing to be nervous about. You're with friends here. We all love you and we do love the work you're doing for us. Kosti, none of that is going to happen today. I do like the fog we have here in the morning. Yeah, I mean... and I have one thing to say for you, Smelly, that's nude. Nude. I saw your video description. Sorry, the mod description. We need penguins. If any of you watching this right now know how to make prefabs ever so slightly, we just need a penguin prefab for this map. Please create one, and you can send it to me or you can send it to Smelly directly. I'll hand it over to him if you don't know how to contact Smelly. We're gonna need penguins for this. Yeah, penguin model. Yes, correct. We need a penguin model. No, not a prefab. Okay, I'm not as... I don't know how to make maps. It's you, Royas, it's you, Benga, and it's you, Smelly. You three know a ton about it. I don't know anything. Yeah, sure, I can show you the map again, absolutely. This is the map so far. 4 settlements. Amundsen, Scott, McMurdo, Scott, and Young Bogo. That is the map so far. And the ferries, we can take that as well. The ferries goes to Naples and to Stockholm, I think it was, Nynäshamn. Yeah, Nynäshamn. But I'm gonna drive really careful here because god damn, this is slippery. And I'm not sure that is a bad thing at all. Right, as soon as I put my foot down, it goes. Well, be careful, Timu. Be careful. And I think we are coming up to Scots. Yeah, we're gonna go to Amundsen and then back again because there are different roads you can take to and from Amundsen if you like. Here, I'm gonna floor it right here. And then slow down again. So I gotta say, I'm impressed. I never pee. Never have to. Hi Boyan, yeah, we need Australia as well. I love the fact that this map is so far down, below PJ Indo even. I didn't add this map to one of my map combos because I don't want anything to interfere with the map, and I was in quite a hurry, so it's just this map for now that I'm using. Yeah, I haven't ever pooed or peed in my entire life, Jesse. It's very nice to have lamps all this way. I'm not entirely sure though if they would be all over the place along all the roads. I do know, Smelly, I know, but I figured I'll go as far as I can get and then go back again. So for those of you who's just joining us now, this map mod is made by Smelly. He is here. If you have any comments or questions, please ask Smelly about it. And also a reminder that this is a very, very early beta version of the map. If we have crashes or you see missing prefabs, that is to be expected. Yeah, we are about to meet dead ends. I could go on over here. The I think it kind of ends over here. Will you be covering all the settlements in Antarctica too, Smelly? I think you meant the number of settlements and whether you're going to cover the entire Antarctic. Ah. So this map would be fairly huge over time. Let's have a look at the map again and see where we are. Yeah, we are almost down at the end. I'm gonna head back and move upwards to Amundsen Scott. I never thought I would be sitting on a stream or any video really saying that we're going to Amundsen Scott. That is insane. I'm gonna try to turn around. See how this works. Oh. No, 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 don't get stuck. Go, 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 go. There we go. Ha! Jesus Christ, it's slippery. Don't think it was an invisible wall, Smelly. Maybe it was. But it certainly didn't feel like it. We're gonna go snow blind in this area. They have polar bears in Antarctica? If they have, we're gonna need some of those too. Yeah, sunglasses are required for this. Yeah, right, that would be awesome. Adding large teddy bears to the map. Oh god, that would be hilarious. Yeah, Costi, I don't think you would make it here. You can't grow mushrooms here. Nope. But Smelly, I gotta say, I agree with Arias on that one. I mean, on the SES forum, you can always, if people want to download the map, just link to your website. The probability of people downloading it grows a lot if you add it to the SCS forum as well. Or to the promos forum. They gotta love this map because it doesn't interfere with their map. At least not yet. So here's one of the settlements. I think this is this got, no, this is Bogo something. I'm just gonna be very careful here not to hit one of the missing prefabs. Obviously, Jesse, yes, that is obviously gonna happen. Christ. Why didn't I put snow chains on my truck? It kind of reminds me a bit of the current version of Dalton Highway, the northern parts of that map. I was being ironic, Jesse, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, they would definitely complain about the map. It's not part of Europe. Getting back out again. Whoa, he's gonna crash. He was lucky. Lucky to disappear before he crashed. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna say, and you know what? I don't care. Most people don't really want to only haul in Europe. A lot of us are curious about other places of the world as well. But this one would definitely be added to my global edition. Hi Fortnite, welcome. We are hauling on Smelly Pengu's early beta version of Antarctica. You heard that right, this is Antarctica, yes. Actually, Smelly, I think you should keep it as slippery as it is here. Force people to use snow chains. I did say that this is Antarctica. They even have roadworks here. Should I have gone down there? No, I shouldn't. Yeah, sure. Let's have a look at the map again. So, right now, from Italy and Sweden, you can take a ferry down to McMurdo. And then go to Scott, Young Bogo, and Amundsen Scott. Yeah, version 7.0, right? We'll get to that, Smelly. Yes, Fortnite, it will be added to the global Pro Mods combo in time. This is, after all, not completed yet. There are no official links. There are no links to the map mod yet. But as soon as Smelly is happy with it and ready for it, I will add it to the combo, yes. I might do that, Jesse. But right now I want to focus on the map mod. Oh, very close. A little too close, perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Smelly. That I actually saw that sign, the American sign, I guess. Looked very beautiful. Yeah, see you. Catch you some other time, Fortnite. Thank you for coming by. I would have showed you that as well, Jesse, if I had had a little bit more time to prepare for this. I had like 35 minutes. So we're just gonna go up here for a quick look at something. Whoa! That was me. That was not the map. I'm gonna take responsibility for that. Right, so come on, truck. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You see that? I took responsibility. I always do when that is appropriate. That might be a good idea. This is the first time, guys. It will never happen again. There we have it. Hi, Gentje. Welcome. Here's the sign Smelly wanted to show us. And I hope you're gonna add that part to the game as well. This is the Phoenix airfield. Now we just need sort of an airfield in front of us. So there's that. Let's go back and head up to Amundsen. Yeah, the penguins fly over from Europe to to Antarctica. I do like the buildings you've added to the map as well. Glad to see you didn't add city buildings, office buildings, things like that. Gentja, this is not a Riot, this is Smelly Pengu. Thank you, Timu. Yeah, Smelly is doing a great job on this, and keep in mind it is a very, very early beta version. So it's not going to be perfect. If it had been, it wouldn't be a beta version. Yeah, and I totally get the feeling. It felt like something you would see there. I haven't watched any videos or looked at any pictures of what the settlements in Antarctica looks like, but it's not flying. Oh, so it only flies every so often. Every now and then it flies? Fly, motherfucker. Fly! Or not. So that's the flying. Why does it fly? Yeah, Antarctica is big, and there are, I don't know, Smelly, you know this a lot better than me, 50 settlements around Antarctica. It's gonna take a while recreating all of it. It really feels like the end of the world, this place. "51 with Alien 1, yeah. Yeah, I saw you sent me a couple of pictures of it as well, Smelly. And I gotta say, I was really surprised to see that there are so many settlements in Antarctica. That's a good question, Jesse. Let's see what Smelly has to say about that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it does, because I have changed time of day a couple of times here, and it was a lot darker earlier this morning in game. So it does become night, but what you want is probably then night 24/7 or daylight 24/7. And maybe that could be an add-on mod, so that people could choose for themselves whether they want to have 24 hour of daylight or 24 hour of night. on the mod. I think I'm gonna go straight here. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight up to Amundsen, and then we're gonna go back in this direction. Maybe we could have some wind as well, at least in some places where you have snow drifting over the roads. Yeah, but this is the short route, and it's a lot better on the other route, I think, isn't it, Smelly? I agree with Arias. They keep them close to the settlements and remove them out here in the wilderness. I can't wait for this to be completed. It's gonna be awesome adding Antarctica below PJ Indo. Well, your profile is gonna die, Jesse, if you run out of fuel here. Boyan, if you know how to make penguins and polar bears, he needs those. Also, if you could fix the drawing distances so that we don't have a floating mountain. Milk a bear for gas! Hi Warren! Welcome! Nice having you aboard. Are you sure there are no is that just the Arctics? Sorry, Smelly. So this is a very, very early beta version of the Antarctica mod. Okay, fair enough then. Penguins only. No polar bears. I think the you know, the problem I had in the beginning there, Smelly, was that I didn't use the 6x4. Now I am, so this shouldn't be a problem. Or maybe. It's very slippery. Oh god. Oh come on, truck. You have 730 horses. Come on. How difficult can it possibly be? Jesus. I like the fact that this is a very, very slippery road. I do like that. So we're gonna go down to Amundsen first. It should be down here. I am flooring it, Arias. I need to floor it because we have a new one here. Another one here. Jesus. The truck is just floating around. So this area isn't completed. So we know. Smelly knows. And that's fine. A few snowmobiles, possibly some Russian polar trucks or something like that could be added. Doesn't have to be in traffic, but parked around would be nice. I'm gonna just turn around over here. Yeah, you like the AI on this map, right? So we're gonna go back down again to Mac Murdoch or wherever it was, the other way this time. And that is not by going down right here. That leads to a road that isn't anywhere close to being completed. At least that's what I think. Yeah, we're gonna go down here instead. You just wait there, buddy. Thank you. Gee, this is slippery, but I'm getting used to it, and I gotta say I enjoy it more and more as it is. So no reason to change that, Smelly. It is fine as it is. So on this part of the roads that we are going on to now, it is not completed in any way, but it's a pretty interesting road. I think the Falkland Islands, I think, Boyan, you should ask EAA about that. They might be doing something in that area at some point. I mean, they are already in Argentina. We have rain here. I guess that's because of the global warming. Excuse me. Need some water. There's something wrong with you guys. Whoa, that was a close one. And we have both lightning and thunderstorms in Antarctica. Yeah, with you, Bengan. I'm perfectly normal. Thank you, Bogdak. Thank you for being here today. Look forward to seeing you again next time, buddy. Don't know yet, Jesse. He is considering it, but right now the Iranian map is standalone. This map, Marshall, this is the early beta version of Antarctica, and it is compatible with both Pro Mods, EAA, and several other maps. Basically, my Pro Mods map combo Global Edition, I'm gonna add it to that. It works with EAA, it's work with Pro Mods. Oh crap. So on this part of the road we basically have the road. That is why it's a beta. Early beta. And it's a slippery mod. No, it's not a slippery mod, it's slippery snow. Sorry about that, Bengan. Let's see if I can get up here. find it quite exciting, actually. Yeah, I'm so sorry I didn't fall through there. I want my €2. Whoa, Jesus. Wow, Smelly, I still think you should keep them around the settlements. Yeah, it will happen on purpose then, obviously, as it always is. It's always on purpose. See, even if I do it here, it's gonna be on purpose. Thank you, Smelly. And around here, I hope you're gonna add more than just snow. There's got to be a reason why there are these hairpins. Or at least that's my opinion. Drunk penguins. Angry illegal polar bears. Thank you, Smelly. You added them just to have somewhere I could crash, I guess. Yeah, that's not what I meant, Bang. And what I meant was that we just need to have a reason to have those hairpins. There's got to be obstacles placed there at some point. I wasn't complaining. It's just I've been on maps where they have roads like that and just green grass all over the place. Which doesn't explain why the road has to move like it does. Drunk people are obstacles. Only in Romania would you build a road around people. Just took a wild guess, I guess. I think we need to, before we end today, I think we need to go up and do this part as well. Other than that, we have more or less completed the map so far. But I gotta say, Smelly, considering the amount of time you've spent on this map so far, you've done a tremendous work. You're very kind there, Arias. Leave him be, we just create a road around him. Yeah, thank you for passing by, Warren. Nice having you here. Haven't seen you in a long time, buddy, but it was very nice having you back. Welcome, Simulation. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. Smelly has been working on it for only, what did you say, Smelly? A week? 2 weeks perhaps? 2 weeks tops. And he's come a long way already. Two weeks. And that's almost as fast as Arias works. Well, I mean, this is, after all, Smelly, it is 2 weeks of work. And you gotta agree that you've come a long way in these 2 weeks. And I do like that there are no speed limits here. Yeah, some other time, Jesse. Take care, buddy. Me too, Bengan. Like the first 3 or 4 times you told us about it, I was, yeah, right. That is a Romanian polar bear. Very fluffy. Right, let's... Christ, I gotta get up here first. I just gotta get up here first. If I stop, I'll never make it up to the top. Oh, one more tiny little climb. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of the night time as well. There we go. Let's see. Can we find... Where's the boat? Where am I? It's supposed to be... Whoa, it's supposed to be down here, isn't it? Let's see if you can find it. I'm lost. Further down here, perhaps. There it is. No, it's not flying. It's still there. Fly, you Hanover Express thing. So no flying. I think you should keep that in game if it flies. That's hilarious. So I'm gonna check out the last major road on the map. It's far from complete, but it is there. Hi, Euphoria. Antarctica, I don't know if I want to live here, but I guess you can. It is a very, very early beta version of the Antarctica map mod. It is nowhere near completed. And it's not called towns down here, it's settlements. And there are some 50 of them in real life. And the mod is created by Smelly Pengu. That's a massive rock. Well, be my guest. I'll haul on Pluto as well if someone creates it. Trying to steer. Right, hang on. I'm gonna have one last look at the map, see where we are. Yeah, we are getting pretty close. Once we get down here, I think we are done for the day. And I've actually been able to show you most of the map, but it is fairly big. We've been streaming for more than 1 hour now and hauling the entire time, more or less. So after 2 weeks of work, Smelly has been able to create a map that already takes an hour or more to complete. Kenneth, I'm not shy, I can haul anywhere. That's my thought, Bengan. If I make it there. Looks like we will be climbing quite a bit. Yeah, that's a hill. I don't think 911 is going to respond out here. They are not there, Euphoria. They have been removed. Unfortunately, the map isn't updated in real time. It is, after all, a very early beta version, Euphoria. Hi Poland, welcome. Yeah, it's an interesting map indeed, and again, it is a very, very early beta version, so it is in no way complete. But this is how far Smelly have gotten in the 2 weeks he's been working on it. Oh, here we go again, Poland. Nice! Nice! We need an Australian map. I wish you the best of luck doing it, and I hope we will see something out of it in the future. What's that, Arise? Is that a... Yeah, it is an early beta. And we are getting closer to the end of the stream, guys. And yeah, I think you can imagine how this will end. Go, Larbear. So I guess this is it, guys. I want to thank Smelly a gazillion tons of times for his courage and for allowing us to stream, for me to stream this map in this at this early stage, and I want to thank him so much for sending it to me. God, that is a lot of zeros. I really enjoy this map so far, and I certainly look forward to the first official beta versions in probably only a couple of weeks, considering how much of it he's already done. But I really enjoy it. I really, I must say I was blown away by how much work you've already done here. Incredible. Good question, Poland. I'm leaving it to Smelly, of course. He's the one who knows. And I guess this is the end of the road as well. So I'm just gonna floor it. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did hauling here. Oh, we're gonna crash forever. There's not gonna be an end to it. So let's have a look at the map before we continue falling. Here it is. And again, if we go back up, you will see that we have ferries to Naples and also to Nynäshamn. Don't know which one is the last. Oh, the last one is to Palermo. No? Or yes, it is to Palermo, the other one. And with that said, let's call it a day. I think we're done. And this is horrible. Poor truck. So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. This is the best crash we've had so far. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again, Smelly, for allowing us to have a look at the map. Really enjoyed it. I wish you the best of luck with the rest of it. Why can't the truck just fall? Why does it have to damage itself like that? It's suicidal. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, everyone. Have a good night and good luck. It's Monday tomorrow. It's work for all of us, I guess. So see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.